Hi, in this video we're going to draw an accurate graph of y is equal to minus 3x squared plus 3x plus 4 for x being between minus 2 and 3 without using any technology. So notice here we've got minus 3x squared plus 3x plus 4. This is a quadratic function. So the main method to use if you're not using technology is to make a table. And if we want to get the make the table, so here we've got x, as we're doing it from minus 2 to 3, we've got from minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So we're putting on integer values. Now sometimes in an exam this table's given to you. We will have an extra column here. We might or might not need it. We'll have a look at this later. Now down here, the bits in green are the main parts of the function. Minus 3x squared plus 3x plus 4, and what we're going to do is work these three cells out, then add them together, and we'll get the y coordinate, which goes when x is equal to minus 2. Right, we need to be a little bit careful here because we've got minus 3x squared, so let's write that down. So 3 times, and it's important maybe to put this minus 2 here into brackets, x is minus 2, that's minus 3x squared. Minus 2 squared is 4, so that becomes minus 3 times 4. And minus 3 times 4 is 12. So in this cell here we put minus 12. Minus 1 squared is 1. 1 times minus 3 gives me minus 3. 0 squared is 0, and 0 times anything is 0. 1 squared is 1. 1 times minus 3 gives me minus 3. So we just have to be careful here. 2 squared is 4. 4 times minus 3 gives me minus 12. And then 3 squared is 9. 9 times minus 3 is minus 27. This cell here we do minus 2 times plus 3, which makes 6. Minus 1 times plus 3, which makes minus 3. 0 times 3, which gives you 0. And then 1 times 3 gives you 3. 2 times 3 gives you 6. And 3 times 3 gives you 9. Then to these, in order to work out the end, we're just going to add 4 to each of these. So this will be a row of 4s. And then what we need to do now is add up these bits here, and that will give me the y coordinate. So we do minus 12 minus 6 plus 4, which makes minus 14. Minus 3 plus 4 makes minus 2. 0 plus 0 plus 4 makes 4. Minus 3 plus 4 makes 4. Minus 12 plus 6 plus 4 is going to make minus 2. Minus 27 plus 9 plus 4 is going to make minus 14. And then we'll talk about this later. And then we will now plot minus 2 and minus 14. Minus 1 and minus 2. 0 and 4. 1 and 4. 2 and minus 2, and then 3 and minus 14. Right, having now put those down, we will now plot them on some graph paper. So there's my table that I've just worked out. So drawing a suitable set of axes, so labelling the points minus 2 to 3, labelling the axis at the end x, drawing a y-axis. I'm going to need down to minus 14, and I'm going to have to go up to 4. And then we will plot those points we just pointed out. So we need to remember on the y-axis that 2 little squares here is going to be representative to 1 unit. So we want minus 2 minus 14. That's going to be there. Minus 1 minus 2. And this has to be done accurately. So minus 1, minus 2, 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, minus 2, and 3, minus 14. Now, if you see, if we try to join these up here, at the top here, we're just going to get a flat bit. And what we'll probably do is go slightly higher and then come back down. So we take an extra point at halfway between 0 and 1 in this case. So an extra point at 0.5, and then we work each of these out. So we do 0.5 squared, and then times it by minus 3 to get minus 0.75. And then we do 0.5 0.5 times 3, which gives me 1.5, then 0.5, sorry, the last one would be just to add 4, and then if we add those up, we're going to get 4.75. So I'm just going to point out that should be plus 1.5. And if we add those up, we're going to get 4.75. So we need to plot sorry, we will need to plot 0.5 and 4.75. Okay, so 0.5, 4.75 is just going to be that point there. Okay, and then what we can see, we've now got a nice smooth curve. So we need to draw them up, draw a smooth curve. So drawing a smooth curve for all the points, this must be done with a pencil, and making sure that we label it y is equal to minus 3x squared plus 3x plus 4. And we should also note that this could also have been written as y is equal to 4 plus 3x minus 3x squared as well. Though sometimes it's more useful at this stage to write it like this. Notice that the curve is symmetrical about this particular point here, and all quadratics are symmetrical. Okay, so it's been a video to show you how to draw a quadratic. Just one more extra point, because it's minus 3x squared minus, it goes this way. If it was plus 3, then the curve will go that way. Okay, so this has been a video to show you how to draw a quadratic. I hope you've draw a graph of a quadratic. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.